What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on Massachusetts native and one of the top prospects for 2015 for the 2015 entry draft, Jack Eichel, possibly spurning his commitment up to Boston University to play in the Ontario Hockey League because he wants to go head-to-head with Connor McDavid. The odds of this happening are slim to none because the St. John Sea Dogs hold his rights in the queue, and in order for him to get to the OHL, he'd have to be waived and go unclaimed by every single team in the queue. Not exactly likely, considering he's a top 2-3 overall pick in that draft. Obviously, McDavid. That goal he scored against the Plymouth Whalers was pretty nice. Speaking of McDavid, but he wants to go head to head and see how it would match up, and I respect him for that. This is where Canadian juniors loses me. That and the AHL rule, neither one I'll ever understand. But as an American kid, I wouldn't. This is gonna sound bad. I wouldn't want to play in like Quebec or any place where I have to learn French because I can't learn languages. I have a high IQ. I can't learn languages, so as a humble brag. I mean, I could play for Halifax, Charlottetown, St. John, one of those teams in the Maritimes, absolutely. But playing for Quebec or Drummondville, it would be a difficult time for me. I'd rather play for London. Obviously, everyone wants to play for London, one of the best teams in juniors perennially. But I mean, even the Austrian Generals team like that. I'd love to play out west. Play for the T-Birds or the Giants, Portland Winterhawks. Tri-City's my dub team. That'd be amazing to play up there, Washington State. So maybe this allows. The weird thing was, Jeremy Roenick, a Massachusetts kid like Eichel, was drafted both by the Hull, now Gatineau Olympique. When he was drafted, it was Hull, and the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds of the OHL. And Brian Noonan from my town, South Boston, played for the, I believe, Brandon Wheat Kings or Portland Winterhawks, looking up right now, in the Western League. And again, Massachusetts kid. So, I don't know, obviously it goes by region. The Q has New England. The OHL has New York and New Jersey, and the Dub has California, Minnesota, Arizona. The irony now is I think that the Dub's getting the best American talent between Minnesota and California. I mean, California's definitely on the rise in the last couple of years in terms of producing high-quality hockey prospects, and I see that the O has Michigan too, so they really can't complain. But I'd like to see it happen. Obviously, as a BU fan, and I'm going to be back in Boston full-time next year, it would be great to have him at BU to watch him play. But I always kind of like the major junior aspect of it because I think it's a more capitalistic system where the kids, make a couple bucks, and it's not I'm trying to think the hypocrisy one. Not that juniors isn't lined with hypocrisy, but let's be honest with how bad the NCAA is. But whatever way the kid goes, he's going to be a top pick. I don't see him knocking off McDavid. I think he's going to have a great year next year at BU or wherever he plays. But he's not going to knock off McDavid. I think it's a long shot he ends up at in the OHL, but it's intriguing. Brian Noonan played for the new Westminster Bruins, which I think became the Chilliwack Bruins, which are now the Victoria Royals. I believe that's how it went, but I got his stats right here. He went right from Archbishop Williams High School to the new Westminster Bruins, the Dub. A couple notable names Brian Noonan played with. Cliff Ronning, former Nashville Predator great, Craig Berube, current head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers, and that's really all that matters. Just heads up, Bill Ranford, the goalie. Anyway, that's our next episode of the Power Play with CJ on Jack Eichel possibly taking his talents to the Ontario Hockey League. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.